Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you. We are Bouquet Quartette, and I'm Azuki.
I'm Kento.
I'm Kiyoshiro.
And Shuna.
Let us just show our agenda first. Imagine standing on a ship, the sea stretching out, and a bouquet you made in your hands. Its scent mixing with the sea breeze. This is our mission. Make Kobe the city where the sea blooms with flowers. And to achieve this mission, our proposal will open a new chapter of Kobe Port through flower culture.
Let us first look at the Hayakoma's slogan to understand how deep Hayakoma's industry and our plan is connected. Since 2010, Hayakoma has upheld the slogan, Kobe Port Renaissance. It represents the Hayakoma's vision of revitalizing the Kobe port by learning from its history and boldly creating a new value for the future. At the core of this philosophy is the idea of onkochishin, learning from the past to shape the future. This way of thinking, based on Kobe's tradition of foresight and openness to the new culture, has become the foundation of Hayakoma's project, including Bobo Kobe. Now, what kind of situation Bobo Kobe is in? Recently, the Kobe waterfront is being revitalized. New venues like G-Lion Arena Kobe and better loop routes improve accessibility. These factors will lead to an increase in the number of tourists to Kobe. However, there is the existence of competitors in the cruise industry in Kobe. Next, what are our unique strategies that make Bobo Kobe differ from others? Bobo Kobe shows a commitment to offering a highly unique cruises. And we think that these cruises demonstrate the strong originality and the foresight that Bobo Kobe has. Unlike other cruises, Bobo Kobe offer the facilities like Bobo Art Garden, which enhance passengers' onboard relaxation. In addition, Hayakoma has consistently contributed to the Kobe Bay Area. But we must be honest about the weaknesses too. First, Hayakoma's slogan, onkochishin, learning from the past to shape the future, is not sufficiently expressed within the cruise experience. Most tourists teach passengers what Kobe looks like today, but rarely let them feel the Kobe's cultural history. The onkochishin is overlooked in the current offerings. Additionally, Bobo Kobe stimulates the senses of sight, sound, and taste, but the senses of smell and touch remain largely unused. These two senses is a really critical thing to make them experience memorable. From our SWOT analysis, we found a clear gap between the slogan and the tourists. Bobo Kobe shows today's Kobe, but not its actual cultural aspect. And also, the senses of smell and touch are missing from the current experience. To solve both, we focus on one key element, Kobe's flower culture.
Now, Kobe has historically been a city of flowers. Since its opening in 1868, Kobe Port has served as a gateway for Western cultures. And this background encouraged the flower production in Kobe, and flowers became part of daily lives, seen in places like Kobe Flower Road and flower carts. Even now, various kinds of flowers, including mums, lilies, and tulips, are cultivated in Kobe. During the recovery process of the Great Hanshin-Awaji earthquake, flowers healed the heart of the victims. Citizens planted flowers in damaged area, and flowers became a symbol of community rebuilding. We know Hayakoma sailed the first ship after the earthquake and served as a vital transportation for Kobe citizens. Both flowers and Hayakoma stood by Kobe in the aftermath of the earthquake. However, over time, the origin of flower as an imported culture and their significance in post-earthquake period has begun to fade. Flowers became so familiar in daily lives that their historical meaning is no longer consciously recognized. So now is the time to revive Kobe's flower culture. Once again, from the sea, aligned with the philosophy of Bobo Kobe, Onko Chishin. We want to bring renaissance to Kobe's flower culture. We propose a multi-sensory flower cruise, making Kobe the city where the sea blooms with flowers. And through this experience, we believe that Bobo Kobe can expand the possibility of the sea, bringing together the Kobe's seafaring history and flower growing culture in a way that only this port city can.
So, who will be our target? It is domestic, living Kansai region, women in their 20s. First, we decided to target domestic customers because 96% of tourists to Kobe are domestic, and visitors to Kobe port cruises are 90% are domestic. Next, we set the target as the Kansai region. This is because about 3/4 of the visitors to Kobe area are day trippers from Kansai region. We can expect repeat customers from them. Next, looking at the interest in flowers, women should express their interest in flowers or flower place. It is 72%, which is higher than men's. And within that group, we focus on those in 20s to 30s. Interestingly, this is the only generation whose spending on flowers has increased in recent years. From this, based on this analysis, we set the target as women in their 20s to 30s living in Kansai region. Next, this map shows each portions of each cruise in Kobe port. Now, Bobo Kobe is competing with other cruises like casual and entertaining fields. Bobo Kobe flower cruise will be in the dark portion, which is untouched by other cruises. It will add cultural value to Bobo Kobe.
Now, we will introduce our plan. Our product is bouquet making experience on Bobo Kobe. It is immersive and emotional cruise that the guests can make their own bouquet with the scenery of Kobe port. And this experience is completed with very simple 2 steps. Step 1. Customers can freely choose 3 to 5 sets of flowers, and all flowers are divided into 3 categories: growing Kobe, locally growing Kobe, seasonal flowers, and standard varieties. The 5 flowers on the slide are actually growing Kobe. This range of flowers will provide customers with the opportunity to feel Kobe's flower culture. And seasonal flowers will increase the number of repeat customers and bring more passengers in the quiet season. Step 2. Customers can choose their own wrapping paper and ribbon with the cute Bobo Kobe logo. Through these 2 steps, customers can make their own personalized bouquet. Creating a bouquet on Bobo Kobe is not just making bouquet. The holding flowers and smell the scent of flowers, fragrance, and combine colors and shapes while at the sea transforms Bobo Kobe's weakness into strength.
Next, pricing. This experience will take place on 16 minutes daytime cruise. The fee for making bouquet is adding on the boarding fee from 1,000 yen to 1,500 yen. It is depending on the flower, a set of flower they choose. To provide this experience, we utilize the existing Bobo herb garden on the deck. And we introduce a flower gut to transform Bobo Kobe into floral place. And also, we install an information board to provide the chances to know about the Kobe's culture, Kobe's flowers culture. The open deck offers perfect location to interact with flowers while enjoying the view of Kobe port. Of course, we utilize Instagram that has already over 3,000 followers in total. It can be the online channel for direct customer engagement. But our promotion does not end online. We can deepen collaboration with surrounding facilities, such as offering by showing a Bouquet. Working with a Bouquet and people around the working Kobe Bay area with Bouquet become working advertisement for Bobo Kobe flower cruise. Others will see the Bouquet and wonder where they came from, and spread the word of the cruises. It can be the revitalization for the Kobe port with flowers.
This is the summary of our plan. We focused on the weaknesses of Bobo Kobe. By combining them with Kobe's flower culture, we will bring a renaissance to the Kobe port. Our mission is to make Kobe the city where the sea blooms with flowers. Under this mission, we would like to propose a multi-sensory flower cruise, and our main target is the women in their 20s and 30s living in the Kansai region, and we will offer the bouquet making experience. By introducing this cultural flower cruise, we aim to attract new customers to Bobo Kobe and increase the number of the passengers.
Our strategy is not just increasing the number of passengers. It is a challenge to make Kobe's flower culture, born from the sea, blooms once again from this very port. Long ago, flowers are alive in Kobe through this harbor and became part of people's daily lives. By implementing our plan, we want passengers to rediscover the new side of Kobe port, seen from the sea through flowers. And we strongly believe that only one company can make it real. It is Hayakoma. Because Hayakoma has continued to believe in the sea, and because Hayakoma has continued to believe in Kobe, and because Hayakoma has carried the slogan of Kobe Port Renaissance for years, Bobo Kobe is not simply a ship. It is a stage where the history and future meet. Together with Bobo Kobe, we can make Kobe the city where the sea blooms with flowers. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your presentations. Now we will have questions from the judges. Judges, please.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I like your idea based on the deep understanding of the history and vision of Hayakoma Company. I have a very simple question. Do you teach those kind of history to the participants? I saw the experience part, but do you provide any learning opportunities for them?
Yes, in the places, we said that we will install an information board, and we are planning to install those big information boards, 3 of them, right? 3 of them in total, and one shows the history, and one shows where those flowers are bought from, and one shows the seasonal flowers information. So the passengers who participate in those activities, if they would like to learn, they have a chance to learn. If they want to focus on bouquet making experience, they can do it. Yeah. Thanks for the question.
ありがとうございました。私の英語の通訳はいらないと思いますので、英語で答えていただければと思います。本当に素晴らしいプレゼンでした。ありがとうございました。私たちは本当にこのハーブガーデンをずっと有形牧場と一緒に組んでずっと船の上で栽培しています。今淡路のレモンも船の上で栽培してまして、それに加えてこの花という部分と非常に面白いと思いました。一つ質問です。我々がこれをするには非常にパートナーがいると必要だと思います。皆さんのお考えではどのようなそのパートナーが必要だと思いますか？
Thank you for the question. First, we need the flowers to do this experience, so we need a supplier first. And in Higashinada region, there is a wholesale market which we can buy some flowers directly. So we prepare as we explained, we prepare the 3 kinds of flowers. And the standard flowers and seasonal flowers, we are planning to buy them from that market directly. And also in the north region and west region, Kobe, is the kind of main region for flower production. And so we are planning to ask the flower farmer in that region to be the supplier for us. And also we are going to buy the flower from them, and it will lead to a revitalization of Kobe, and also it leads to a success of our mission at Kobe, where the sea bloom with flowers.
In addition, for promotion, we need the partners for like other facilities nearby the Bobo Kobe Flower Cruise. Maybe Hayakoma company has a strong connection with surrounding facilities enough now, so maybe they can be a great partner for the Bobo Kobe Flower Cruise.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the interesting presentation. I loved how you tied in the history and culture of flower and seafaring into this unique plant that you made. I have a few questions. First question is, how long will it take to make the bouquets on board the cruise?
So we said that there are 2 steps the customers should take. The customers should only choose flowers, choose how many sets of flowers they purchase, and choose flower, and they will hand those flowers to the staff, and the staff will wrap the flower for them. So basically, it depends on like how long the customers take to decide which flowers they make. Maybe if they are indecisive, they may take longer, but we are thinking to be within 15 to 20 minutes to do the whole process of making bouquet.
And this is a 1-hour cruise?
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you. One other question is, after the cruise is done, for these visitors to Kobe, maybe after they leave the cruise, they will go out to dinner or they will go to other sites, but they will have to carry this bouquet of flowers with them everywhere they go. Maybe that's a little bit of an annoyance or nuisance. How do you deal with someone who wants to go and enjoy the evening in Kobe with holding a bouquet of flowers?
Yeah, of course we thought about that risk, and we will give them a bag with the logo on, so it's still they can still be a walking advertisement even if they're not carrying the whole bouquet.
Please wrap up your presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.